Alex starts off by rolling to see if he can move his bows, which he does successfully, so they start moving. Then he tests for his cavalry, but they fail. But it's okay because he's got a reroll, so he can use his reroll. And oh no, that failed too, so he's not moving. So Wayne starts off by trying to move his first cavalry unit, which is actually on Alex's side of the table. So he moves that, and that moves okay. Then he moves his elite infantry up, and then he moves his bowmen up. Then he advances his cavalry with that actually has the leader in it. And finally he advances up his last elite infantry unit. So that makes it Alex's turn 2. So Alex's elite cavalry fail to move. Then he uses his reroll to try and move them again, which he does successfully. Then he moves his next set of knights up, and then his bowmen. Then he starts moving up his heavy cavalry. His infantry right at the back fail to move, but it's his last unit, so maybe that's not the end of the world. It's Wayne's turn 2, and his elite infantry move forward. Then his cavalry on Alex's side advance. Then his cavalry with the leader move up. And finally, he attempts to move his elite infantry, but he fails, and they're outside of the range for their leader, so they don't get a reroll. So now we're on turn 3. Alex tries to shoot his crossbows, but they fail. Oh dear. And to make matters worse, they're outside of the range for a reroll. So that is the end of Alex's turn. So Wayne moves his heavy cavalry. Then he moves up his elite infantry. Then he attempts to move his bows, but they fail. But fortunately, they're in range of the reroll, so he uses his reroll on that, and they move successfully. Then he attempts to move his cavalry that has the leader in, but that fails too. Obviously, he's used his reroll now, so he can't attempt to do another reroll. So, we're into turn 4. Alex moves his first set of knights up. Then his second unit of knights fail to move, but they do pass with a reroll. Then he attempts to move his heavy cavalry, but they fail, and his reroll's been used, so that's it. That's the end of Alex's turn. So Wayne starts off by trying to move his elite infantry, and they fail. And he uses his reroll, but that fails too. So here we are in turn 5. It's Alex's heavy cavalry to move. Then his bowmen fail to move, but they do pass their reroll. The bows shoot, they score 4 hits. The armour on Wayne's heavy cavalry is 3, so that means that he's scored 1 kill. And Wayne passes his courage test. Then Alex moves his knights, and he moves his other set of knights. And for the first time in the game, his infantry actually move. Now it's Wayne's turn 5. The bowmen shoot. They score 6 hits. The knights, however, have an armour of 4, which means that it's still only 1 kill. The infantry form a wall of spears. The heavy cavalry move up towards Alex's crossbowmen. The heavy cavalry with the leader advance. And finally, the elite infantry advance.